Welcome to the fourth episode of Aussie Turf Talk, a show talking everything Australian horse racing. This show will run Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But first, I've got an awesome deal for you on your next event tickets. Whether it's a concert, a sports game, or even a horse racing event, SeatGeek is the best place to buy tickets. Just use my code BTOHORSERACING at checkout to get $20 off your purchase of $50 or more. That's right, $20 off your tickets to your next big event. So, if you're planning to catch a race, a concert, or any other live event, SeatGeek has you covered with great prices and an easy-to-use app. Just head over to SeatGeek.com or download the SeatGeek app, and use BTOHORSERACING for $20 off your purchase of $50 or more. Don't miss out, and enjoy the show. Let's talk about the stakes races this weekend. First up is the Grade 1 William Reid Stakes from Moonee Valley. The William Reid Stakes at Moonee Valley was all about Schwartz, who put in a dominant display to claim his first Group 1 victory. The 4-year-old, trained by John O'Shea and Tom Charlton, had already shown a liking for this track, and he delivered again in style. Jockey Jamie Mott gave him a perfect ride, positioning Schwartz just off the speed before launching his winning move down the straight. He hit the front with authority and pulled clear to win by a length. It was his 6th career victory from just 12 starts, and this one firmly established him as a top-class sprinter. Benedetta ran a strong race to finish second, proving she still belongs at this level, while New Zealand Raider Jimastar fought hard to grab third. This win adds to Schwartz's growing reputation, especially after his earlier success in the Group 2 Australia Stakes at this very track. With his proven ability around Moonee Valley, he could be a real force in future feature sprints. The William Reid Stakes showed once again why this race is such an important part of the Australian sprinting calendar, and Schwartz's performance suggests there are even bigger things to come for him. Now moving over to Rosehill Gardens. Ranvet Stakes, a key Group 1 race at Rosehill Gardens that didn't disappoint. This year, it was all about Via Sistina, who delivered another dominant performance to claim her second straight Ranvet victory. Trained by Chris Waller and ridden by James McDonald, she proved once again why she's one of the top middle-distance horses in Australia. From the moment the gates opened, Via Sistina settled comfortably before making her move in the straight. She powered home to win by a clear margin, holding off a strong challenge from her stablemate Linderman, who ran a gutsy race to finish second. Fauner Park closed well to grab third, showing plenty of promise. This victory adds to an incredible season for Via Sistina, bringing her total Group 1 wins to 6. She's now closing in on legendary territory. The Ranvet Stakes was another reminder of just how talented this mare is. If she keeps this form up, she could go down as one of the greats. The Rosehill Guineas was next up, which delivered an exciting and tightly contested finish, with Broadsiding emerging as the winner in a thrilling battle to the line. The 3-year-old colt, trained by James Cummings and ridden by James McDonald, showed his class and determination to secure his 4th Group 1 victory. Broadsiding settled midfield early in the race, while the filly Aliana took up a more prominent position closer to the front. As the field entered the final straight, the stage was set for a duel between these two talented runners. Broadsiding unleashed a powerful burst of speed, engaging in a head-to-head race with Aliana. It was a nail-biting finish, with Broadsiding just edging out Aliana by a narrow head. The Hawks-trained Swift Falcon finished strongly to take third, adding further excitement to the race. James Cummings praised Broadsiding's performance, especially considering the 2,000-meter trip might not have been his ideal distance. But the colt's class shone through, and he fought hard for the victory. This win further cements Broadsiding's status as one of the top 3-year-olds in Australia and marks a significant milestone in his career. The Rosehill Guineas will go down as one of the most exciting in recent memory, with a thrilling finish that kept fans on the edge of their seats. Now the final race before we recap the slipper is the George Ryder Stakes. The George Ryder Stakes was an unforgettable race, with Gringotts claiming a hard-fought victory in one of the closest finishes of the season. The race unfolded with Gringotts, trained by Sire Mar, sitting just off the pace early on, with Royal Patronage leading the way. As the field hit the final 250 meters, jockey Tommy Berry gave Gringotts the signal to make his move. It was a thrilling stretch run as Gringotts surged forward, narrowly overtaking Royal Patronage to hit the front. But the race wasn't over yet. Fangirl made a late charge and almost stole the victory, finishing a mere 0.02 lengths behind in second. Sealwolf fought valiantly to secure third, rounding out an exciting finish. Sire Mar was full of praise for Gringotts, noting how well the horse had been prepared for the race and how he had stepped up when it counted. This victory has set Gringotts as a strong contender for the upcoming Doncaster Mile, where he's now one of the favorites. The George Ryder Stakes truly showcased the heart and competitiveness of Australia's top milers, with Gringotts proving himself to be one of the best in the field. And now the Golden Slipper, Australia's premier race for 2-year-olds at Rosehill Gardens. This year's edition delivered another thrilling finish, with Maruna emerging as the star of the day. Trained by Michael Friedman, the filly lived up to her potential, giving Friedman his second career win in the slipper. Jockey Damian Lane gave her a perfect ride, positioning her well before unleashing a powerful late surge in the final 100 meters. She hit the front and held off a strong challenge from Wotan, who ran bravely to finish second. Tempted rounded out the trifecta with a solid performance in third. Maruna's win adds to an impressive trend. Fillies have dominated the Golden Slipper in recent years, with 6 of the last 9 winners coming from their ranks. It's also another big win for her sire, Snitzel, who continues to produce elite racehorses. The Golden Slipper once again proved why it's one of the most exciting races in Australian racing. These 2-year-olds are just getting started, and it'll be fascinating to see where their careers go from here. Congratulations to the connections of Maruna on a massive victory. That's all we got for today's episode of the Aussie Turf Talk.
Now open! The Beat the Odds Horse Racing LLC store is officially open. With over 100 horse racing themed products, including shirts, hoodies, stickers, and more, you're sure to find something you love. Check it out now at www.btohr.com and discover your perfect match today. Don't miss out. Shop now and beat the odds.